Hi there, welcome to this tutorial. Before we begin, kindly subscribe to my channel, like the video and share it with your friends. Today we are going to solve Cambridge IGCSE Paper 3 Core 058032 June 2018. 1a. Find the value of the square root of 19,044. So that will be square root means you write it like this 19044 and we will get 138. 2 to the power of 7, 128. B. N is an integer and 120 is less than n and n is less than 140. Find the value of n when it is a multiple of 45. Integer means a whole number, either negative or positive. And also when they are writing less than, it means I cannot take 120 and I cannot take 140, any number in between that. A multiple of 45 is 135. A square number is 121. You can check and try. You can try multiple means. It should be in 45 times table. 45 times 2 is 90. That is not in our range. Try 45 times 3 and you will get 135. We know that 10 square is 100. So that is not in our range. Then try 11 square, which will give you 121, which we can take. A factor of 402. So we'll write down the factors of 402. 1 multiplied by 402. 2 multiplied by 201 will give you 402. And 3 multiplied by 134. 134 is in the range, so that is our answer, 134. A cube number. 5 cube will give you 125, so that is your answer. C. Work out the value of this fraction here. You just put it in the calculator and you will get the answer 24. In part D, estimate the value of these numbers by rounding each number in the calculation to one significant figure. Show all your working by filling in the calculation below. 19.2 will be 20 and 8.64 will be 9. I hope you know how to round. Suppose this is 19.2. You want one significant figure. Look at the number after the 1. If it is 5 or more, you add 1 to it. That's how we got 20. 31.6. We want to round it to the first significant figure. The number after it is 1. So we'll just put a 0, 30. And that will be 6. When you put this in the calculator, you will get the answer 12. Part A. Write down the mathematical name of the shaded quadrilateral shown on the grid. This is a trapezium. Part B. Describe fully the single transformation that maps the shaded quadrilateral onto quadrilateral A. You can see that there's a change in size. When there's a change in size, it is an enlargement. So this is an enlargement. You need to find the scale factor. Let's choose one side. This is 3 squares and the corresponding side has 1. So the scale factor is 1 over 3. And now we need to find the center. To find the center, we will join 2 points together. You can choose any 2 points and join them together. We'll be joining this point with this point here, like this. And we will join now this point with this point and see where they meet. So this is how we join the line, and we can see that they meet at when x is -5 and y is -5. So your center is -5, -5. For C, Complete this statement with a fraction in its simplest form. The area of quadrilateral A is dash of the area of the shaded quadrilateral. Our scale factor is 1/3. Because it is area, we have to square our scale factor. So it is 1/9. So the area of quadrilateral is 1/9 of the area of the shaded quadrilateral. It's an easy 3 marks if you understood the concept. Part D. On the grid, draw the image of shape A after a translation by the vector -4, 7. When we are doing vector translation, we should know that this is your x and this is y. If it's positive, your point will move to the right, and if your y is positive, it will move up. If it's negative, the x will move to the left and the y will move down. In this case, we have -4 and 7. So choose a point. I'm choosing this point. We are going to move 4 units to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we are going to move up by 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is your new point. Now, this is 2 squares, no? So just draw 2 squares. And then you can just draw the drawing. So this is your D1. Next, shape A after a rotation of 180 degrees about the origin. We can use the tracing paper to do that. It's much easier and quicker. This is the shape you will get after the rotation about the origin. Origin means 0, 0. So this is D2. And the next we have shape A after a reflection in the line x is equal to 2. X is equal to 2 is here, so we'll draw a line here and then reflect the shape to the other side. Count the number of squares away from the mirror line. 1, 2, 3. So we'll go 1, 2, 3 here. And this is going to be a new shape. This is D3. A car company has 3 salespeople, Anna, Mustafa, and Joshua. During March, Anna sold 21 cars, Mustafa 12, and Joshua 15. Write down and simplify the ratio of the number of cars they sold during March. So Anna sold 21, Mustafa sold 12, and Joshua sold 15. All 3 are in 3 times table, so we can divide it. 21 divided by 3, 7. 12 divided by 3, 4. And 15 divided by 3, 5. In part B, each month they receive a bonus which is proportional to the number of cars they sell. The total bonus in March is $1,248. Show that Anna receives a bonus of $546. The ratio of Anna is 7. 7 over the total. So 7 plus 4 plus 9 will give you 16. Multiply by 1,248. And this will give us $546. Calculate the bonuses received by Mustafa and Joshua. From part 1, we know that Mustafa received 4 parts and Joshua received 5 parts. So Mustafa will get 4 over 16 multiplied by 1,248, and that is Mustafa's. That will give you $312. And Joshua will get 5 over 16 multiplied by 1,248, and we will get 390. So 312 and $390. Next question. The total bonus of 1,248 is 3/7 of the total profit in March. Calculate the total profit in March. We don't know what is the total profit, but 3/5 of it is 1,248. Therefore, total profit will equal 1,248 multiplied by 7/3. Whenever you move to the other side, a multiple like this, the 7 in the denominator will go up and it will become the numerator, and the numerator, which is 3, will become the denominator. And this will give you $2,912. Ella wants to buy a car with a price of $13,500. The company reduces this price by 16%. Ella then pays a deposit of $500. Show that the amount left for her to pay is $10,840. There are two ways to solve this question. One way is find 16% of 13,500 and that amount subtracted from 13,500. Or there's another way. You have the car is reduced by 16%. So 100 minus 16 is how much? 84%. This is the amount the car is for now. 84% of the original. Put this in the calculator. 84% means 84 divided by 100 multiplied by 13500 will give you $11,340. From this, subtract 500 because that is the deposit she paid, and then we will be left with $10,840. If this is a decrease, so we minus. If it was an increase, instead of minus, we will put plus. Ella borrows $10,840 from a bank. She pays this back over 3 years at a rate of $340 per month. Show that the total amount she pays back during the 3 years is $12,240. So 3 years she pays $340 per month. Because it is per month, multiply by 12, and that will give us $12,240. Calculate the percentage increase from $10,840 to $12,240. There's a formula that you should know. Whenever you want to find the percentage increase or decrease, find the difference between the two numbers and put it on the top, and the initial starting price, make it your denominator and multiply by 100. It works for both increase and decrease. So now here we have percentage increase from 10,000 to 12,240. So it's always the big number, subtract the small number, and it increased from 10,840, that will go in your denominator, multiply by 100. And we will get 12.915, rounded to 2 decimal or 1 decimal place, 12.92. That is your percentage increase. Next question, complete the table of values for y is equal to 5x minus x squared. We have to replace the x with the x values given here to find y. When you replace in place of x -1, we'll get -6. Remember that when you're substituting, to put in the bracket like this, and you will get the answer -6, sorry. Same way do for all the other numbers, you will get 4, 4 and 0. In part B, on the grid, draw the graph of y is equal to 5x minus x squared for -1 till 6. So these are the x values we have to plot, and these are the corresponding y values. When x is -1, y is -6. So negative 1 is here and y is negative 6 here. When x is 0, y is 0. So we'll plot all the points like that. This is how your curve will look like. Next question. Write down the equation of the line of symmetry of the graph. The equation of the line of symmetry is that part which cuts the graph into two equal parts. So in this case, it is here. See, this is the turning point or the maximum. That is your line of symmetry, the x value, which is x is equal to 2.5. In D1, complete the table of values for y is equal to 1.5x minus 2. So we are going to replace in place of x0, 2 and negative 2 and 5. And when we do that, we'll get negative 2, 1 and 5.5. Moving on the grid, draw the graph of y is equal to 1.5x minus 2. This is how your line will look. Y is equal to 1.5x minus 2 when you plot it. Use your graphs to write down the solutions to the equation 1.5x minus 2 is equal to 5x minus x squared. We have to find the point of intersection of the two equations. So that is here and here. And we need to find the the x value for it. And you can see that it is when x is equal to negative 0.5 and when x is equal to 4. But even if you have the answer in the range of negative 0.6 to negative 0.4, it's fine, or from 3.9 to 4.1. In this question, the scale drawing represents three sides AB, BC and CD of a wildlife park. The scale is 1 centimeter, represents 50 meters. So this is the drawing that has been given to us, and 1 centimeter is 50 meters. A, find the actual distance AB in meters. When you measure AB with a ruler, you will find it is 5 centimeter. Therefore, we know the scale factor 1 centimeter is equal to 50 meters. 5 centimeter is equal to how many meters? Cross multiply. X is equal to 50 multiplied by 5, which is 250 meters. Part B. Point A is 550 meters from A and 600 meters from D. Use a ruler and compass only to find the point E and draw the lines AE and DE. So we have to mark from A a point and from D. The distance is 550 meters from A. So 550 meters. How much is the scale on map? 1 centimeter is equal to 50. Therefore, cross multiply. 550 meters is equal to 50x. Divide by 50. 11 centimeter. So from A, we will take 11 centimeter and make an arc like this. And for the D part, again, 1 centimeter is equal to 50 meters. Therefore, 600 is equal to how many meters? Cross multiply. It will be the same thing, 600 divided by 50, which will give you 12 centimeters. From D, we have to draw an arc 12 centimeters and see where both the arcs meet. This is how your arcs will meet, and this point here is your E. Part C. Two straight paths cross the wildlife park ABCDE. Using a straight edge and compasses only, construct the path that bisects angle ABC. So we have to construct an angle bisector. To do that, let's say this is your A, B, and C. Make an arc from point B here, and with the same length of the compass, make it here. Do not change the length of the compass. Then from this point, make an arc here, and from this point here, join the angle and the arc together. That is your angle bisector. So this is the way we constructed the angle bisector. We joined it. It divides the two parts, the angle into two equal parts. In C2, the part that is equidistant from point C and point T. When you want to find equidistant from 2 points, this is C and D, we have to construct a line bisector. So take from C length of the compass more than half the length of CD. Make an arc here and an arc here. With the same length of the compass, cut the arcs. Join them together and you will get your angle bisector. Your line bisector. So this is how your line bisector will look like. Okay, so we are done with that part of the question. Part D. The path from B crosses over a circular lake with radius 150 meter. The center of the lake is on this path and is 350 meters from B. On the scale drawing, construct the lake and calculate the actual circumference of the lake in meters. Before we start, let's change the meters into centimeters. So radius is 150 meter. Our scale is 1 centimeter is equal to 50 meters. Therefore, 150 meters is equal to how many centimeters? You will have 150 divided by 50, 3 centimeter. So that is your radius. Then 350 meters from B. Again, we are going to write 150 and x is equal to 350 meters. Cross multiply. 350 divided by 50 is 7 centimeters. So we will construct this on our graph that they've been given us. We have to draw 7 centimeters from B. So we will measure here 7 centimeters and make a point wherever it reaches. And then from this point, we will draw a circle with radius 3 centimeters. So this line here is 7 centimeter. And then we drew a circle with the radius 3 centimeter. D2, calculate the actual circumference of the lake in meters. To find the circumference, we use the formula 2 pi r. And they said the actual, so we are going to use 150 meters, which will give us 300 pi and 942.4. We'll round it to 3 significant figures, 942 square meters. The 262 students at a college each study one of the languages shown in the table. And we have to complete this table. Let's start with this one because the total has been given to us. The number of girls has been given. So 53 minus 32 will give us the boys who speak German, that's 21. Spanish, we'll add these two together, 102. To find the Italian, we will do 30 minus 19, that will give us 11. And then 262 minus 123 is 139. Now in this row, Japanese is remaining. 123, subtract all these numbers will give you 8. And then 139, subtract all these numbers will give you this number, and this plus this will give you the total of Japanese numbers. Now 27 plus 30 will give you 57. Therefore, the table is complete. Part B. Find the probability that a girl chosen at random studies Spanish. So we are looking out for a girl who studies Spanish. We look in the line of the girls. What is the total number of girls? 139. So we write 139 down, and the number of girls who speak Spanish is 54. So 54 over 139. B2. A boy chosen at random studies French or Italian. This is a boy chosen at random French or Italian. Or means we add. So 27 plus 19 over the total number of boys, which are 123. And that will give us 46 over 123. Part 3. A student chosen at random does not study German. How many students study German? 53. So the rest don't study German. You can add 57 plus 102 plus 30 plus 20. That will give you 209 over the total number of students, which is 262. 72 students each study one of the sciences shown in the table. The results are to be shown in a pie chart. So biology, chemistry and physics. Biology, the angle is given. We have to find for chemistry and physics. To find that, we'll write 16 over the total number of students, which is 72, and multiply by 360. That will give you 80. So that is 80. To find physics, we'll do 31 over 72, multiply by 360. That will give us 155. For part 2, we have to complete the pie chart. Already the angles we have found, so we just have to plot it on the circle given to us. And this is how your pie chart will look like. This is 125 degrees, 80 degrees, and 155 degrees. Luis leaves home at 9:55 and cycles the 5.6 kilometer to the supermarket at a constant speed. She takes 15 minutes to complete the journey. Write down the time she arrives at the supermarket. She leaves at 9:55 and she takes 15 minutes. After 5 minutes, it will be 10, correct? And there are still 10 minutes remaining. So she reaches at 10:10. In B, calculate Lewis's average speed from her home to the supermarket in kilometers per hour. Calculate Lewis's average speed from her home to the supermarket in kilometers per hour. To calculate speed, we use the formula speed is equal to distance over time taken. Distance is 5.6 kilometer and time is 15 minutes. But we have to find per hour. So we have to change this into hour divided by 60. You will get 0.25. So 5.6 divided by 0.25 will give us 22.4 kilometer per hour. That's our answer. Next question. In meters per second, giving your answer correct to one decimal place. We'll still use the same equation. Speed is equal to distance over time taken. But here we have to change it into meters. So 5.6 kilometers, when I change into meters, I have to multiply by 1000 because 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meters. And minutes, I have to change to seconds. Therefore, I will multiply by 60. I will get 6.22. Continuing. but I have to round it to one decimal place, so the answer is 6.2 meter per second. Louis stays at the supermarket for 23 minutes. On the grid opposite, draw the travel graph of a journey from home and a stay at the supermarket. So this is the grid given to us. She starts at 9:55, so that is here, and she reaches the market after 15 minutes. So 10, 5, 10, and 15. She reaches at 10:10, and the distance is 5.6. So this will give us this graph here. Join from 9:55 till 10:10, and 23 minutes she's at the supermarket. From 10:10, so 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and 3 minutes. So this part is done. Louis's mother leaves home at 10:07 to meet Louis at the supermarket. She cycles at a constant speed of 28 km per hour. Work out how long she takes for the 5.6 km journey. Give your answer in minutes. To find time, we use the formula distance over speed. Distance is 5.6 km and the speed is 28 km per hour. That will give us time is equal to 0.2 hour. To change it to minutes, we will multiply by 60 and we will get 12 minutes. Part 2. On the grid, show her mother's journey. So she leaves at 10:07 and she takes 12 minutes to reach the supermarket. The mother leaves at 10:07, that is here, and reaches after 12 minutes. So reaches at 10:19, which is here. Join the 2 points together. This is how her journey is. They cycle home together at a constant speed and arrive at 10:54. On the grid, show their journey home. So they arrive at 10:54. We draw the two lines together when they leave from the supermarket and they reach home. A2. Calculate in kilometer per hour their constant speed on the journey home. They left the supermarket at 10:33 and they reached home at 10:54. So the time is 10:54 minus 10:33, 21 minutes. Speed is equal to distance over time taken. Distance is 5.6 and speed is 21 minutes. To change it into hour, divide by 60. You can write in the calculator 5.6 divided by 21 over 60, or you can write 5.6 divided by 21 times 60, and we will get 16 km per hour. This is an angle question, and AB is equal to AC. Find angle BAC. BAC, we need to find this angle. This is angle at a point. Angle at a point equals to 360 degrees. So when you add all these three angles, it will equal to 360 degrees. Therefore, if you want to find BAC, we will subtract from 360 108 plus 106, 136. That will give us 116. A2, find angle ABC. It's an isosceles triangle, so this is x and this is x. And this here we found is 116. We know that the sum angle of a triangle is 180. Therefore, 2x is equal to 180 minus 116. X is equal to 180 minus 116 divided by 2. 32 degrees. B1, write down the mathematical name of the polygon BCDEF. We can see there are 5 sides. So it's a pentagon. B2, explain why angle FBC is a right angle triangle. Right angle. It is a right angle because the angle between the tangent and the radius is equal to 90 degrees. Find angle BFE. So now we have to find BFE, giving a reason for your answer. You can see this is a straight line. Therefore, angle EFG plus BFE equal 180. 180 minus 72, 108 is your answer. This is 108. The reason being, angles on a straight line equal 180. Part 4. Find angle FED. FED. As these two lines are parallel, this angle will equal this angle. Alternate angles are equal to each other. So this is going to be 72. The next part, calculate angle BCD. We know that BCD and CDE are equal. Let's name them as X. Also, it's a pentagon. So to find the sum of the angles of a pentagon, we use the formula n minus 2 times 180. N is the number of sides, which in this case is 5. So that will give us 540. Therefore, 108 plus 90 plus 72, this is the 72 we found, plus 2x equals 540. 540 minus, when we bring the numbers to the other side, it will become negative. $270 will give us 270. This is 2x. We want to find x. So x is equal to 270 divided by 2, which is 135 degrees. So that is our answer for angle BCD. Next question, part A, solve the equation. We have to expand the bracket first. So 3 multiplied by 2x will give you 6x. And 3 multiplied by negative 4 is negative 12. 4 multiplied by x is 4x plus 7 multiplied by 4, 28. We always move the like terms together. So the 4x will bring here. It's positive, so when you bring here, it will be negative. And the negative 12 when we bring to the other side will be positive. So 2x is equal to 30. X is equal to 30 divided by 2, which is 15. Part B. Bindu goes to the market to buy apples and bananas. She can buy 7 apples and 4 bananas for 85 cents or 3 apples and 8 bananas for 93 cents. Apples cost A cents each and bananas cost B cents each. This information can be used to write down two equations. One of the equations is 7a plus 4b is equal to 85. So they replace the a and the b here, and we have to find the other equation. The other equation will be 3a plus 8b is equal to 93. A is your apple and plus banana is your b and equal to 93 cents. Solve these two simultaneous equations. You must show all your working. We'll use the elimination method. We have 7a plus 4b is equal to 85 and 3a plus 8b is equal to 93. You have to decide what you want to eliminate. I'm choosing to eliminate B. If I choose to eliminate B, it means my coefficient should be same. I have an 8 here. I should have an 8 here. How can I get that? If I multiply by 2. So I'm going to multiply this whole equation by 2, which will give me 14a plus 8b is equal to 170. This is my equation 1 and this is my equation 2. Write them down. 14a plus 8b is equal to 170 and 3a plus 8b is equal to 93. Remember a simple rule. Whatever you want to eliminate, I'm eliminating b. If the signs are same, whether it's plus or minus, if they are both plus or both minus, we subtract. And the signs will change. This is plus 3a, it will become negative 3a. Plus 8b will become negative 8b. Plus 93 will become negative 93. This will get cancelled. And 14 minus 3 will give me 11a is equal to 170 minus 93, 77. A is equal to 77 divided by 11, which is 7. So we have found our A and we need to find B. You can replace B in whichever equation you find it easy, in this one, this, or that. I'm going to use this equation. So in equation 2, substitute A is equal to 7 in equation 2. 3 multiplied by 7 plus 8b is equal to 93. 21 plus 8b is 93. Bring the 21 to the other side, it will become negative. Negative 93 minus 21 is 72. Divide by 8 and you will get b is equal to 9. So these are our two values. A is 7 and b is 9. We have finished solving this exam paper. I hope I have been able to help you. Thank you for watching.